at the end of the garden season, we had a few days of frost and we kind of gave up on picking all of our pumpkins, so we decided to leave a bunch for the deer and the wildlife and some of our zucchinis. And as you can see, they've eaten them all out. So now we're just tilling this all back into our dirt. This is where all of our zucchini plants were. This is a zucchini. We had over 20 plants and we kept up with them pretty good throughout the season. We were canning them and eating them or giving them away. But at the end, some got really, really big. So we just cut them in half and put them all over here. Some we even left whole and the animals basically ate all of them. So now whatever's left, we're just gonna till back in. As you can see, we also had to put up some fence posts. So we did run electrical wire on that half of the garden because the animals were starting to eat all the vegetables that were there. But all the ones on this side, the animals didn't seem to want to eat that much. So luckily we only had to fence in half of it. In this part of the garden, we had some smaller crops that we were able to till in between throughout the year. And you can definitely tell the difference of how much grass grew in where we couldn't till with the tractor, and then how much less weeds and grass there are where we could. It actually made a really big difference, and I feel like our soil is actually still pretty good considering we were tilling it throughout the summer. The birds have been eating every single seed of every single sunflower. They are almost all empty. These are our giant sunflowers. And then the autumn beauties are over here. And then we had a row of miniature sunflowers, which actually grew really big. Those are actually my favorite ones of the whole year because they were so incredibly small, but yet the stem was really, really thick and the heads were just massive. But all the seeds are eaten out of there. You can see all the shells on the ground.